Yes, Vanji. Next question, what you are asking is Aparoksha Dhyana, intellectual knowledge,
Intuitive.
Aparoksha Dhyana, intuitive knowledge. Then what else is it?
Perception.
Apperception. Intellectual knowledge, Aparoksha Dhyana, and Apperception. Apperception and Aparoksha Dhyana is synonymous. Aparoksha Dhyana in Sanskrit word, loosely translated as Apperception in English. Okay. So then intuitive knowledge and intellectual knowledge, you have to find the difference. Intellectual knowledge comes from the data. Intellect can work only based on the data. Intellect is more like a computer. Computer can work with the data. No data, computer cannot work. Nothing get done. Wait. Intellectual knowledge uses the data processing. Okay. Intellect is like an instrument. You can think as like a computer, biological computer. So intellectual knowledge is different from intuitive knowledge. Intellectual knowledge comes from the objective world, the physical world, through sense organs and the mind, perception and conception. Intuitive knowledge comes from the non-physical world, consciousness. So intellectual knowledge is always related to what we call as the physical world. Intuitive knowledge of I am comes from the non-physical world. Consciousness is non-physical. Everything in the intellect, what can analyze and think and is a name and form. It comes from the physical world. But who you are, consciousness, is non-physical. Both knowledge will come in the intellect only. Intellectual knowledge also in the intellect, intuitive knowledge is in the intellect. But difference between intellectual knowledge and intuitive knowledge is always based on the data, which is memory or projection, future. But intuitive knowledge of I am is here and now. I exist and I am aware. Why? No, I was aware yesterday, that's why I am aware now. No. I existed yesterday, that's why I am aware now. Exist now? No. Intuitive knowledge is here and now. Intuitive knowledge is about the pure subject. Intellectual knowledge is about the object. And intellectual knowledge is about subject also. I am woman, man, and woman. Intellectual knowledge is about subject and object. I am a man is a subject. This is a banana is an object. Intellectual knowledge is about subject and object. Intuitive knowledge about the self or pure subject. Intuitive knowledge is about here and now. Intuitive knowledge comes from the source of intuitive knowledge. That's why it's called intuition. This comes within. Tuition means knowledge. Intuition means intuitive knowledge. I am is intuitive knowledge. Even I am is a thought. But the thought comes not, source is the consciousness. Whereas every other source is object. Either physical object or subject, me. Okay. Is the distinction, is the clarity of intuitive knowledge is clear?
Between intellectual and intuitive is clear.
Is clear. Now, Aparoksha Dhyana. Paroksha means Para-aksha. Means through other. Aksha is eyes or sense organs. Through other sense organs. How many types of sense organs we have? The physical sense organs called Panchendriya. And inner sense organs, Antakarana. Manasu, Buddhi, Ahankar, Chitta, and the physical sense organs. This is called Paroksha Dhyana. The teaching given by Guru is called Paroksha Dhyana because it has to come through ears. Okay. So now, Atma Dhyana is Aparoksha. That means it is not coming through sense organs or it's not related to physical world. Okay. So that is the meaning of means not Paroksha. Paroksha means, Aksha means eyes. Eyes is sense organs. So sense organs of body, physical sense organs or mental sense organs. It's called Manasu, Buddhi, Ahankar, Chitta or 5 sense organs. So it is ruling out conceptual knowledge and perceptual knowledge. Concept and percept. That's why it's called Aparoksha. First way. Okay. So that is called intuitive Apperception in English. Because what is not coming from the perception and conception, I am, is neither perception nor conception. If you say I exist because of my body, then it becomes perceptual knowledge, conceptual knowledge. But I exist, that's why body exists, then it becomes intuitive knowledge. Now, intuitively, all of us know I am Sachidananda. Intuitively. That's the knowledge of the source. So that knowledge of the source is called Aparoksha Jnana. So now, in Vedanta, Aparoksha Jnana is called enlightenment. Aparoksha Jnana. So why it's called enlightenment is intuitive knowledge is there. Intuitive knowledge of I am is always there. Okay. But intuitive knowledge is confused with the perceptual knowledge and conceptual knowledge. I am the body, mind, and intellect. Now, the Guru gives a teaching, Tat Tvam Asi, you are that. Now, Tvam and Tat is there. Brahman is there and you are there. Still there is a gap. Because I have a concept of Brahman, I have a concept of me. Me is a concept. I am the body, mind, and intellect is a concept. And Brahman is also a concept. I don't know what the hell is this Brahman. Okay. So now, if you are able to equate clearly I and Brahman, to understand they are not two different things. Aham Brahmasmi is, there's no Aham and Brahmasmi, only Brahman alone remains. Aham and Brahman is not there. Aham is the pointer. Then Brahman alone is there. There's no duality left. And that non-duality, knowledge of the non-duality is called Aparoksha Jnana. And this knowledge also happens in the intellect. Because intellect has a mixing up intuitive knowledge and perceptual and conceptual knowledge. So now, I am is real I, which is Sachidananda Swarupa. That knowledge happens in the intellect. That's why Aham Brahmasmi, or first you have to hold the thought I am Sakshi to get rid of all other identification. Then I am Brahman. Then finally, when it becomes very clear to you, I and Brahman, there are no two entities. Only Brahman is there. I don't become Brahman. The I am is pointed to Brahman and Brahman alone is there. Then there's no duality left at all. And this knowledge also happens in intellect. Beyond that knowledge, no, yaar. Intuitive knowledge is in the intellect, no. No, you're mixing up. Intellect doesn't work with data. Intellectual knowledge has two types: intuitive knowledge and intellectual knowledge. Intellectual knowledge is data-based. Intuitive knowledge is from the source. Both are happening in the intellect. Wait. See, intellectual knowledge, I'm differentiating from the intuitive knowledge. Intuitive knowledge source is non-physical. It's comes from within. And intellectual knowledge comes from the without objects, physical and mental objects. Both are getting mixed up in the intellect. That's why the problem is. Okay. Adnana is there in the intellect. Intuitive knowledge and intellectual knowledge is getting mixed up.
So all this adhyasa is happening in the intellect.
Adhyasa is happening in the intellect. So that's why it said in Vedanta, Mana eva karanam manshanam bandhamoksha. There is the bondage. So now you have to separate out what is intellectual knowledge, what is intuitive knowledge. And intuitive knowledge you have to trace to real intuition, real I. How do you do that? Neti. Everything is not this. Nanu, nanembudu nanalla, ideha, manabuddhi nanalla, Sachidananda Atma Shivanandane Shivoham. You remove all, no, I'm not the body, I'm not the mind, I'm not anything. Then what remains is intuitive knowledge. And that intuitive knowledge is Shiva, Shiva Surabhi. Now, I am and Shiva is not there. Only Shiva is there, Brahman is there. The duality is gone. The duality gone is crystal clear wisdom in you. That's called awakening of Pradna. That's called Sthita Pradna. So when that happens, all intellectual knowledge getting superimposed gets separated out. Only pure intuitive knowledge, which is point of reality, is there. Whenever Gnani speaks of I am, he's always speaking of Brahman. Whenever Adnani speaks of I am, he's speaking of body, mind, intellect. That separation has happened. One who is able to do that separation very clearly is called Paramahamsa. So Ramakrishna Paramahamsa was there. He was praying to Mother Kali. Mother Kali used to appear. When Mother Kali appears, there's a duality. She will bless him, talk to him, take his Naivedyam, everything. But then she comes as a Totapuri. Same Mother Kali, which is Ishwari, comes as Guru, Ishwaro, Guru Atmeti. And Guru Totapuri Guru says to him, separate out Anatma from Atma, then stay as Atma. So Ramakrishna from then Ramakrishna, what's his origin name? Gadadara. Gadadara is separates out Anatma from Atma. Anatma is nothing but object knowledge, perceptual and concept knowledge. Atma is nothing but intuitive knowledge, not the intuitive knowledge. What is pointing into what is I am pointing to? So do not catch hold of I am. See what I am is pointing to. Do not catch hold of finger. Look at what finger is pointing to. I am is pointing to Satchidananda, non-physical. That non-physical reality is I am. So that knowledge happens. That's why you have to have in your thought process, you have to hold on to a thought called Aham Brahmasmi, I am Brahman. Then when really you recognize I am Brahman, I and Brahman not there, only Brahman is there, the duality disappears. I don't become Brahman. Brahman alone was there. The duality disappearance, then no longer thought is valid. You don't need to hold the thought. Then you become Brahman. That is called Aparoksha Jnana, enlightenment. In other words, Aparoksha Jnana means where subject-object duality disappears. Another way of seeing it. As long as subject-object duality is there, as long as that Aham Brahmasmi has not resulted only Brahman alone, the Aparoksha Jnana has not happened. Then you'll say, I have to do something about it. I have to get it.
Subject-object duality means even the intuitive knowledge in the intellect also dissolves.
Okay. So what is the meaning of subject-object knowledge disappears? Okay. So for 10 minutes you meditate, I am woman. No, you have to meditate for 10 minutes, I am woman. You say, I am woman, I can't meditate. I don't need to meditate because I am woman, so deep knowledge. So clear. I am Brahman, I don't have to meditate. The thought is to be dropped. Then there is subject-object duality is gone. And what is the sign of that? Sampurna Trapti, full satisfaction. Your life is fulfilled because you have realized the Purnatva. Purnamadaha, Purnamidam, Purna, Purnamudachyate, Purnasya, Purnamadaya, Purnamevavashishyate. So you have realized your fullness, Purnatva. When you realize your pureness only, the Trapti will come. Samsara will end. Aparoksha Jnana alone can end samsara.
So going to I am is not enough. Holding I am Brahman.
First, it's a neti process. Holding on to I am means what? First is I am body, I am mind, I am woman, I am husband, I am engineer. So I am is qualified with so many things. So, and I am is past and future. So come to the I am, which is a reflection in the body, which is the present moment. I am is the gateway. The body is the gateway. Okay. I am is a pointer to real life. So first at least come back to the gate. No, come to the gate now.
No, once you come there, then I am also has to drop.
After coming to enter into the gate, find out real I. Already if you are inside the gate, I am gate. So go to the real I. I am is the gate.
Go inside your gate.
Okay. Gate pass has to be given. Any questions?
So the role I am plays in all this intuitive knowledge.
The I am is pointed to reality. Okay.
So I am is also intuitive knowledge.
I am intuitive knowledge. All knowledge is Mithya. But I am knowledge is much more Satya than I am the body.
It is
I am
like one thinner substratum very close.
I am is very close to reality. Compared to I am the body, I am the mind, I am the world.
One thin layer over the absolute substance.
I am is one thin layer. But see, Jnani also has I am. So Jnani's I am is very differently used. So Ramana Maharshi says, I am eating. Okay. He uses the word I am eating only. He doesn't say body is eating. So, but he is clear inside, body is eating, I am witnessing. So the I am is split into two, Paramarthika and Vyavaharika. And Vyavaharika is Mithya is also clear. So Jnani says, I am Brahman, then he is referring to Paramarthika I am. So I am is a bridge. I am is required for any communication.
This end is Vyavaharika, that end is.
This end of I am is Paramarthika. This end of I am is Vyavaharika. So Paramarthika and Vyavaharika is getting mixed up in the Buddhi. That's why the clarity is required.
Like two surfaces of a coin held in.
Yes. Clear? I am is the bridge. So that's why in some of the scriptures, right? English, in the English, I am the door. I am the gate. So the I am is not actually, people think that the Christ or saint or prophet or Krishna is the gate. I am is the gate.
I am the way and I am the goal.
I am the way. I am the goal. I am the way because when you come to I am the goal becomes goal. When I am, what is pointed by I am, you are that. I don't know where it comes from. I am the goal. I am the way.
It's on churches and all.
Okay. I am the way. I am goal. So we'll go behind some other goal in that case. When you find that I am the way, I am the goal, you go follow something. Then you become follower. I am the way. I am the goal. You have to seek, not follow. So we'll give a break for 15 minutes. It's too heavy for most of the people. You have any questions?
No, this was the exact answer for like that.
Yeah, you got answer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I was missing the
Next class I'll be missing. You'll be missing.
Prabhuji, intellect is the landing point for both intuitive and data knowledge.
Intellect is the only thing which is there, my dear. Intellect appears as mind, intellect appears as body, intellect appears as the world. Intellect is the source and substratum. We give them different names. Intellect with Rajoguna is called mind, intellect with Tamoguna is called body and the world. You would give a different this thing. I'll tell different recording. Okay. I am looking at your question. I'll tell you the question.